喂，哎，有声音，开始了，什么时候开始？哦，不敢玩困难模式，我孬。好，背景介绍。
Keep firing! Don't stop!
还有要修，脖子中间活得下来吗？开场就是开战，没带的这么长，这么硬。
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out!
哦，我们亨利人类。谁呀
Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
神父也要上战场，这么硬。哦，亨利，
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans. With booze. Get ready! Prepare to shoot! Position!
投石机呀！哇！
Take cover!
他弹道学都很好。哇，城门开了。
Now! Form up!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
这种冲动是活得下来的吗？真的是，就战场上面大家都很厉害。我总觉得遇到这种状况还可以在那边开玩笑。啊，好，我是神父。
Godwin! Over here! Get up!
为什么我在跑步啊？好晕，好晕。哦，弩箭强的。太会射了吧，神父！哎，没中。这个用滑鼠玩呐、 啊，没中。因为我要下楼了。是啊，不让我离开呀、是他这个操控很奇怪。为什么我是倒退者？
I have to go back down to the gate. I'm no use here anymore.
啊，不是你要让我控制啊！城门是哪里？好哦，哎，终于可以正常前进了。一在哪里？瘦子魔鬼指挥官，他吗？攻击对手。哎呦，要死了！哎，什么东西在射我啊？后面有人一直偷射箭。我可以把梯子推落。哪里有他妈梯子啊？那。这样就好了。这城守不住啊！
Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, that. Jesus.
还有跟直接拔掉是不是？
You were only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
开始抱怨了。哇，一直被攻进来了。开始要回顾了吗？回顾去送信的时候了吗？天国降临。老实说 ，Kingdom 不是应该是王国吗？几周前，直接回顾。为什么事情演变成那样？ 为什么是狗狗在最前面？我没有在最前面，在马中间，我会踩死吧？
Ordentes fortuna juvat!
好久不见呢，忘记你叫什么名字了，大哥。
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for.
刚刚为什么是？
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
等下，刚刚是亨利扮演汉斯吗？
Alden, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Ordentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir. Trotsky.
哎，点错了，完蛋！
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures
这我觉得有点晕了。
stuff of legends?
同意。
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches,
画
eh?
面是这么抖的吗？
But why didn't Uncle Hanners take care of it himself? Unless maybe he's just testing me.
不要泼他冷水。
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly?
立 flag 了。
Foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat. See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, oh.
字幕也会抖啊，
Keep
很
your
难
eyes
看
on。the road ahead. Exact.
等一下，那个太抖了。等一下，我看一下画面设定，垂直同步是怎样？我不太知道这种啊，动态模糊对不对？不要动态模糊。深景模糊还可以。我们进阶画质设定，我看一下，应该这样就好了吧？他直接给我用极高，这对还不对？没事，如果大家卡再说。
If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a
还是
hawk.
有点晕啊，可恶啊！
I don't miss nothing.
就你把深景模糊也调掉。有没有什么可以让我看起来比较不会那么晕的东西啊？还超晕呢，真的超晕的。我不行了，我要晕死了。
Sir.
这什么异国军队吗？
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we don't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
人超少，狗狗被死掉。
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days.
哼，的
Who
确
are，you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas,
Well,
while my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King
哎呦，
Sigismund.
派系斗争。
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
哎呦，人力得出手了。
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
就是我比较喜欢发挥3寸不烂之舌解决问题。潜行者，我是贵族使者的顾问。我怎么
I'm
选
Lord
择了？
Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
技巧，这么多手段哦。我的属性，哎呦，说服很高哦。口才、贵族形象跟骑士精神。先口才，
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. Once more, I assure you we have no evil intentions. You can escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained there. That we can guarantee.
哎呦，成功！
Very well.
反正强盗早晚得打的，不用急着打。
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out.
感觉曾经有发生过这种事情，但是我没有印
Is
象。
there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
可以讲理呀、不错。
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
完蛋，马上晚上一定会有强盗过来开店。
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
好，我熟悉一下这种感觉起来画质挺高的，但是很晕的画面。为什么这么晕啊？到底为什么？啊，臭狗不要一直叫！你在说话是不是啊？没得对话，管教笨笨。
That damn dog before he wolfs down the last of our mates.
臭狗，按 X 可以呼唤笨笨。
Mutt! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
找食物给狗喽。
Peace at one. That buck.
哪里会有食物给笨狗？前往 D， 哎，我看就是要找你找食物了。你有没有食物可以给我？
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
人还在煮菜，直接问人家剩菜剩饭。
He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss.
Wow,
I've
白痴
got
臭
one
狗。
last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
很有礼貌。我当超级口才人。
Come on, Oates. We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant
哎呦
and wine,
很会说哎，
roast pork with
我都想要
apples.
把我的香肠给
Have
你
you
了。
ever been to a proper noble banquet?
No, I haven't. Why would the lords invite me to their table?
True. But they'll invite me. I might be only a noble's bastard, but Sir Hans opens doors for me, if you get my meaning.
Aye, that makes sense.
Listen, if you give me that sausage now for Mutt, I'll bring
哎
you
呦
something，
打
from
包
the
哦
feast，
你
tomorrow.
也是很懂
all
版
right?
斗文化。
Nice. All right. But you better not forget about me.
Don't worry. Thanks, mate.
耶，当超级口才人，开心。好，我
Here,
来按。
Mutt.
耶，成功处理一个小支线，
Henry,
开心哦！ 玩这种游戏。
Henry, oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
我成功解决刚刚的困境，刚刚情况很不妙。
It looked for a while like we'd be charging at each other.
I must say, I wasn't expecting that bastard to start on me.
Yeah, I could tell.
But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologised to us. If Hanosh had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay?
You
Nancy
even moved
Jensu
for
ma.
that after riding so long.
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it?
哇，
Or
还
shall
要
we
赌
have a
东西，
wager?
不能输哎
Let's！save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
向汉斯询问下一步。先驱戴头盔。哦，这些东西应该可以先跳过，没关系。希望我等一下不要什么都不知道怎么用。完蛋，不知道怎么拿武器。好可爱，拿武器啊！哟，右键，不对，啊！要开始练习剑术了吗？
Should we start?
Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
哎，完全没有挡的意思哦。水哦
Is，that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. Along
要连技哦，真的假的？
Enough.
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. Well, you're pretty winded yourself.
我听得出来谁在
Whilst
喘。
attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it
哎呦，
yourself.
他知道玩家不记得哦。
On guard. Nice. Good.
你攻击可以不可以再慢一点？啊，没挡到。
Good. That's the way. Why don't you cover yourself?
我不是我按了，我按了，他没反应了。
Nice.
哦，感觉有点抖
That's
哦。
enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
这教我完美反击。
Okay. You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
That's it. Nice, Henry.
还给我暂停，慢动作播放，
But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
反
Why
击
wouldn't
哦
I?。Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately.
讲
with
的
a
超详细。
strike. I'll show you.
Get ready.
Oh.
Nice. Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered.
没拿武器的
Where
那一
he's
侧
not，holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then. Oh, I was too slow. Nice. Nice work, Henry.
暴打自己的，
All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough
暴打自己的上
demonstrations
司
and
嘛。
explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How
还有
about
下注。
100 groschen?
我要赌更多。
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200.
超过分。
That one hit the spot.
完蛋，我可能要输了。
Weren't expecting that, were you?
哎，回个血。传一下，传一下，传一下。还要打多久？哇！传死！
You haven't got a hope.
真的哎，我输了。我血没有掉，不知道怎么算胜利了。搞不好这一场一定会赢。
You haven't got a hope.
哇，传！体力好低。哇，又都会挡下来。打赢了吗？
And you've had it. I say the victor
啊，
is...
真的吗？
I'll get my winnings from you later.
哇，一开始就减200块，怎么这样？
That swordplay has given me quite an appetite. Let's get some grub.
看，不行哎，是不是要重新打一下？还是200块就算送他了？哎，重新打一下看看。起头就扣200块，我受不了哎。 哇，现在从这里开始。
Henry, call that dog to heel.
Come here. What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah!
哦，完蛋！
Peace at last.
最难搞的刚刚中间的那个
Pain in the ass.
训练，吐了，一吐。
Listen, would you have some scrap?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece. I've got look.
Come on, we're in. Have you?
No.
Listen,
Christ.
我都忘记我们亨利是贵族私生子。哦，他是铁匠之子。
here you go. Take it.
那不如来聊个天。
Do you know why we're going to Trotsky?
For some big political.
重大的政治会谈。
Not really, but I reckon our lords want to sound out. Bear in mind the times we're living in. King Wenceslas under lock and key in Vienna, and his brother Sigismund, meanwhile, shamelessly plundering Bohemia. We need to know who's going to stand on our side if things get even worse. And the royal chamberlain, von Burgo, has the land reserves under his thumb. So he's a big player.
哦，
We might even discuss how to make peace with Sigismund.
Peace? I don't know. Sigismund is winning and he won't want to parley for peace. But I hope there's some chance of a truce, at least an armistice. The main thing is that it don't get no worse. Hacking up Cumins is one thing, but if it comes to Czechs fighting against Czechs, that'd be nasty.
To tell the truth, do you think our big mission...
Nothing to worry about. We'll get to Trotsky, Sir Hans and von Burgo will parley, and then we'll ride back. Done.
You're a bit sure of yourself, eh?
Well, this ain't my first time delivering a message. Everything will go according to plan.
哦哟，原来是信使老前辈。
Do you know these parts?
A little. It's all rocks and woods. Lovely to look at, but shit for hunting in. If you don't watch your step, you could easily fall down some fissure.
So you've been in Trotsky before?
Not Trotsky itself. Once I just passed through here with Sir Hanusha's escort.
Ah, I expect that's why he sent you with us.
No doubt, but also because I'm not as rash as you youngsters. And besides, as the cook, I make sure you lot don't gobble up all
你还要负责管理
supplies
食物
at
啊
once.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
来玩骰骰子。
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure thing, Henry. How's about...
What do you want to wager?
Look, if
除
you
了赌钱还有
lose,
什么？
how about you pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky?
And if I win?
Well, I've got this silver
Oh,
ring here I won
银戒。
from Oates yesterday. I'll wager that.
Sounds fair to me. All right, it's a deal.
Come on.
好像是比大小。选择的骰子将被保留。嗯嗯。哦，用骰子来。哦。哇，111这么高，应该可以吧？
Come on then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
哦，运气不错。 保留。他怎么重骰？一直掷骰子，直到没有骰子可以掷出，什么意思？嗯，对啊。
What are you waiting for? Hell to freeze over?
算分并重骰，试试看。
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know?
哦吼 ，Q，
Courage.
哇，
Here.
马上有600块，
My God! Oh, come on.
怎么会输光了？完全没有概念，完蛋。
What can you do?
哇，那就输光了。所以骰出来重骰，如果没有分数会出事啊！啊，
Here.
Holy guacamole！
Damn! What's this?
哦，直接成功好了。
You know you can throw again, right?
上面有分数，我没有把东西拿出去，没有办法。算分并跳过，应该要算分并跳过。哇，好像输烂了。
Here.
刚刚进来的时候可以先存个档。
My God. I'm done.
哦吼！分数追回来喽！
Damn!
水哦，哎，这个初始我觉得给玩家不错呢。哎，稳拿分数，赢了就好。希望他这回不要赢。我操，真假？
Ha ha! My lucky dice never fail. It's mine, friend. Tomorrow, we'll drink on Henry's coin.
That's just great.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again? Same wager.
好，再玩一次。
Right, let's carry on. Now I'll show you.
人这么好吗？我一定要把那个银戒指赢下来。
Today's my lucky day.
会玩了，会玩了，
Feel it in my
这是一定行。
bones. ，What can you do?
Damn！ 运气很好诶，这家伙。
Here.
啊！太扯了吧！
Aye, that'll do.
我等一下喂完狗，一定要先存个档。
That's as far as I go.
啊，疯！150，好少。拼了！
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
先拿400分。输光，输光！哇，这有3个2，他没有选2，还烂。真假啦？
Wonderful. Ha ha! My lucky dice never fail. It's mine, friend. Tomorrow we'll drink on Henry's coin.
That's just great.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again? Same wager.
再玩一次
Alright，
赢
let's
玩到
go
赢，赢了。
I hope
好不容易会
Lady
玩
Luck will be on my side.
没有赢也太亏了吧？没有。哦，先算分好了，稳拿个250。我操，好扯哦！输光，输光，干好扯。
That's enough for me. Your turn. Here.
哇，
My
超扯！
God, I'm done.
哦，200，不乘胜追击。
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know?
水哦，是不是赢了？哇，水啊！
God damn your eyes. You played well. Ah, what's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring.
赚到戒指了。
Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you?
不过我这样是不是还是得不能储存
Ain't
？Damn，
playing with you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
I do not.
干他会作弊。
And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I always win, 'cause you always lose.
靠特别骰子啊！
Aha. Very droll.
Seriously though, Conrad, my old mate. Roll a few, eh?
No.
嘿嘿嘿嘿嘿。哎，不错哦，会风险管控哦，
Come here,
一直输就不玩了。
Henry. Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
It looked for a...
I must. But we might have kiss and how about you? So that
Just a...
let's keep. You've got to. Here's a have that.
好，哎，我是怎么穿过来的？刚刚没有跳起来。Weird。
Ready?
好，不能跳过，真太可惜了。
Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded
我知道
yourself.
赌那200块吗
While？you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Good.
怎么没防到？
Nice. Good. What are
Wow.
you doing? Cover. Good.
没防到，按了诶，
Wrong.
是不是方向不对？
Nice.
啊，
That's enough.
哎，不是已
No
经
one's
结束
ever
了
won
吗
a？ duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
That's it. Pretty good. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Good, Henry.
没有成功吗？
Nice. Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then. Nice work, Henry. Too slow. Nice. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up.
好，
How
快点，快点！
about 100 groschen?
当然是，哎，没办法存档。
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard. Now we're even.
哇！
And another.
That was some wallop. Nice work.
哎，到底要怎么挡嘞？
And another.
好像不行哎，好像打不赢。
Weren't expecting that, were you?
Ah!
哇，没体力了。休息一下，休息一下。体力回上。到底怎么判断赢不了？哎，打赢了，真假？
I yield! Enough!
为什么？
Fuck's sake, you're unstoppable!
你
Oh,
的
you want
头
that?
盔戴起来看起来跟亨利八七八
I'll
像
settle。with you when we get to Trusky. Now let's go and eat.
谁？小笨。
Come on, Henry.
在吃饭了。
Who won, gentlemen?
It seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
最后结果是怎样？我没印象了。
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two
哎呦，
beforehand.
嘴硬哦。
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent.
鹿肉被臭狗吃
If
了。
you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
哎呦，可以掐哎！哎哎，为什么？为什么？为什么键盘有点秀逗秀逗的感觉？等一下， 哎，为什么啊？嗯，我的摇杆也没插着啊。
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away,
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot,
还带我给他一笔
Boxing
钱，
around like
笑死
that. Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? Hmm? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
and she saved my life.
A brave girl.
女朋友
aye, she's a fine lass. And is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
会哦，直接dirty talk 哦。哎，为什么啊？为什么都会这样子啊？我去查一下。国降临救赎2，方向键卡住，全形半形。哦，Shift 在空白键一起按，是吧？不是啊，不对啊，问题不出在这里啊。Ctrl 加空白键。
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
那就听好了，应该这样子搞吗？好吧，
Listen.
开聊。
I'll tell you what that girl can do. The wildest she-cat I know. So when she's stripped off...
这样直接讲到这么深入，是不是？
You want to be a chivalrous knight, and you talk like that about a damsel?
哦哟，想不到这样我们汉斯是绅士。
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
奇怪的
Where
沉
were
默。
you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
还有训犬术哦。看，好想要，潜行还蛮好用的。学士再花时间看书就好了，
In the
潜行好
camp ， with you lot.
感觉潜行还蛮能练
Conrad's
的。
turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see it? I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
潜行好用啊。
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
不用穿装备。嗯，加点徒手攻击好了。
Well, that's because we trained with weapons. They're good in a skirmish, but sometimes it just comes to fists. And putting a fella half a head taller than you on his arse, especially when he thinks he's tough as nails. Ha! That's pure poetry.
True, true. Just make sure you're not the one getting knocked on his arse.
I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stop going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter.
你不是贵族私生子吗？
You've heard enough of that, hey?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oates, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
就去溪边洗澡。
Let's go and strip, Henry.
哦哟，
Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
感觉才会出事喽。
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here
感觉他就一把剑要射过来了，是不是？
to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
看到敌人了吗？还是看他喝酒的分量太豪迈？啊，目前看起来没事。
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
劝他不要洗澡，然后自己也把盔甲给脱了。
Acts of you fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ballsack.
也没跑什么剧情，就已经快过1个小时啊！我是玩骰子玩太多了。
Females!
我操！
Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
我好被跟台了。
Hans!
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.
哎
Follow
，C，
me. Carefully. No sudden moves. Don't give us away.
好啦。你知道，即使这样子移动也是很明显的。
Hear that singing? They must be close.
我潜行意味着走得快，前进，快一点啊，卡彭！天都暗了。
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
洗衣服而已啦。哦，
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away.
丢石头把它引开哦，真假？
We'll hurry along the other side.
按下 G。
What was that sound?
It worked. Let's go.
你带路啊！为了听石头声音，他还跑太远了。 我里面5个汤婆婆神作，
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
如果出事，我坚持说是你带我来的。哎，洗衣服而已啦，哎。
Pána je u muziky, směje se na chasníky, jen pijou jedí, Pána sama sedí, aleluja domine, aleluja.
出事啦！
Henry, I told you to. Oh my fucking god, you're a dog.
哇！队友死光光。
Stay down, for fuck's sake.
我们的厨子啊！好，营地没了。
Oh fuck. A letter.
怎么有人把线带走？
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey!
What the fuck are you doing?
Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here?
什么都没穿。
That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
怎么跑的银马啊？
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
没有烧杀掳掠，
Shoot!
很有军纪，他看起来不像是盗贼。
Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
这个时候中箭可不是闹着玩的。
Now!
中箭了，中箭了！
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Oh, his torch is quick!
Oh, Mott.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, oh, really? And what exactly do you call...
这看起来差超深的。
Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah!
Fuck!
Oh,
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll,
这手还可以动，这么厉害哦！
I'll manage. Ah! Ah! I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
"营地里面应该没有更多事情可以做吧？没有，都死光光了。正在被通缉。
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up.
好哦。
So, how far is it to Trusky? There's someone in front of us! Down!
抱歉，那个只是按键不是很熟悉啊。
Got that?
啊，人太多了
Go
吧？
out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around.
完了，
You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled,
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on.
现在肩膀受伤，不知道能不能够丢石头哎。 这有没有得存档？也没得存档，就去看一下。 完蛋！
Sacra! He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
哎，转身了。
Now!
Stumbling about, pitch black. With all your talk, does it blind you? Leave it out. Catching some naked men. But I still can't see a bloody thing. Ah, we'll find it. Leave it in.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
走快一点啊，卡彭！
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
They're coming here! Stand still!
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank, not here.
Run! Quick!
Moving down instead of being high up.
Let's... Oh, no, no, no. Fuck! They're in front of us! Quick! Into the rocks!
Catch those naked bastards! Run!
被发现了吗？哇，按键卡住。干！关键时候按键给我卡住。我是按错了什么键？从这里开始哦，真假？
We'll get out of the woods and find
Damn.
someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up.
存档点能不能放前面一点？
So, how far is it to Trusky? There's someone in front of us! Down!
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge.
We
And
can't
keep
go
your
this
eyes
way.
peeled,
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rock. And you, go to the front. If you succeed in pushing this side of the rock, I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
Sacra!
Blood trail.
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
You want us
Get
to
to
think
work.
we could swim all the fucking way across?
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
Go to hell!
Attack!
Run!
Come and help us!
啊？为什么？怎么被发现了？哎，跳过很多东西。
Where now, for fuck's sake?
早知道马上刚刚被发现就好了。跟在后面是不是啊？出事啦！你跑太快了吧？奇怪，刚潜行的时候不是这么快的。
Here! Oh, thank God we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen, and I only found my...
那我后面有人哦，真假？错了 ，Damn it！
We'll
Aye.
get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to
干又卡，都是的。可能要用英文输入法比较不会卡。怎么越来越多了？都降难度是不是？
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rock. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
Sacra!
Footprints.
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Get to work.
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
Now!
Stumbling about in the pitch black, when all your torch does is blind you.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
有多少人在这里啊？真是。
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
They're coming here! Stand still!
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank.
Run! Quick!
Why are we moving down?
No, fuck! They're in front of us! Quick! Into the rocks!
我还记得路，我先跑啦，先跑为敬。啊
What now?
哎
Shit! Take
Hans, there's more of them up top.
被发现了，干，终究得被发现是不是？
Where now, for fuck's sake? Damn it, they're everywhere!
What
are we gonna do?
How
用血流满地了。
We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward.
后面的峡谷我们路
Then
可以
come
走。
back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them. 总算是突破一个剧情段了。没水了，装点水。
探索盐山路口。好，路斯
Ah, fuck. Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. I have to find him.
他要去找卡彭。
Where is he?
我猜是这边啊，原本直接一直跑的路线，他是往这边跑。妈，哇，死胡同。
This looks like a way out. Hans!
Here! Oh, thank God we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago. Hurry!
我是该听他讲完话。哎呦，要求我，要把剑拿起来啊！
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit!
哇
Christ shit!
啊，没有办法反击哦。
Fuck that!
啊，我 OK， 直接被敲死。狗狗开药。哇，要掉入仙谷。神狗开救。
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
还有是剧情杀。 哇，干你的肩膀已经好了是这样，还是你已经死了？不可能吧？
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
老爸出现了。
Pa. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
不然会叫什么叔叔吗？
Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
还好直接解惑，还没死，不然吓死我了。分体大冒险，刚开始1个多小时直接死掉。
Then how come you chose a different path than I wanted for you? And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
你再把衣服，这样找到衣服穿了。
Where am I?
Oh.
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
那你穿裤子，我穿衣服怎么样？
Where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
这不分给我一件衣服或裤子吗？我下来了。头破血流，初始关卡，普通模式已经死了3次，不太好。
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it. Just talk. I know you're hanging in.
一看到幻觉了，完蛋。
Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is a one-man army of soldiers. Jesus, don't do this to me.
Let's do it.
Get together and let's go. We have to go.
这是什么地方？为什么会有门？
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
哇，我们亨利又吓死了。
Fuck. Humans. They're slaughtering everyone. They'll kill us. Bianca.
前女友是吗？
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important
Run!
from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
You?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No! You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Ransom.
Christ's
If anything
sake.
happens, he'll take care
Come
of you.
on.
Promise me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it.
这明明就选什么都没差，现在还要选，真奇怪。
You'll see. Henry. Henry,
Can't get it. No.
together.
My fault.
Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Give in
No.
to it. Hang in there.
Mom.
Together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this.
我完全不知道汉斯在讲什么。
It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
Pa. I let them all down.
Never let me down. Henry, a light. Look,
I see it.
we've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on, pal. Hold on.
序章中要结束了吗？
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
人真好诶，中世纪的人应该看到这个先吓死。
Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whoresons.
哇操，太快了吧！
Think again, Scott!
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
我汉斯超勇，我血流太多了吧！天哪，这个他妈蛮年轻的。 高速回顾第一集在演什么？
They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
这是老母吗？
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up.
gay 什么？谁 gay 了？前面一个婆婆也 gay 了起来
Where。would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad.
啊，汉斯人嘞，人还好吗？汉斯也受伤了。哇！ 哦，那真的是真的 gay。
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit.
汉斯超勇，
And so
单挑一个拿着武器的人
so
还赢了。
calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
哦，刚刚更 gay，刚刚是两个只穿着内裤的大汉在那个水里面移动。
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
And what about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get
不需要把它
to
埋起来吗？
sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble, but you'll save Hans, won't you?
那你哥的内裤是真的破烂，中世纪内裤。
I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
你哥内裤上面如果还沾着血的话，我遇过更糟的。
How about worse? My shoulders things
穿出感情了是不是？
I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave.
不知道他的内裤
If you
如果
weren't,
变成负伤神，
we wouldn't be
第一句话是
speaking
什么？
now. Your
杀了我！
shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding.
血一直流还能够
Now
爬
you've
起来，太厉
moved
害了！
about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill.
浴缸清洗身
Cold
体
here by the
哦，
water. No doubt
这
you'll
婆
be
婆人超好。
famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot.
看到两个壮汉
Reward，you 1,000.
一个受伤，然后另外一个人过来
What's your name?
搬他过来，
By the way,
直接什么都不问，直接救人家。
and I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
陨坠，虽然你奇迹似的从陨坠中生存，却因为伤势过重失去了部分主要等级技能与天赋点数。你只能在伤势痊愈后努力赚回点数。哇塞，还要复健的，我的天！哦，道具栏。没有流血了。哦，止血完了，起身，加崩，开始。复健小卡，一次健保做6次，
So good I
太
wouldn't
厉害
say
了，
no to some more.
这么好吃哦！
Aye, true bliss is a full belly.
饱足感现在多少？看不出来。臭气冲天，主角我现在超臭。哇塞，这古代还有鉴宝，厉害！玩家天赋点数，我口才2级。哟，这个一堆技能，看到就担心。哎，肚子饿先吃东西呀、不是不吐，不是不捧，晚一点捧。
There's a water trough in front of the hut. Have a wash there, so you'll
好，开洗。这桶看起来超脏的啦。
I feel like a new man.
好，跟新的一样。
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I
遗忘药水，我忘记了什么。
can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again.
风险太高了吧。
So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is
洋甘菊药剂。
Luckily,
要当炼
it
金术
ain't
师了
too
吗？
hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you
我现在看到，因为刚把我声音关了。我懂很多药草方面的知识哦。
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Christ wounds! Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked
What?
sage,
失败。
not some
Damn
dried
it.
herb, so listen up. Sage has a purple blossom and chamomile has white petals with a yellow centre. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I
你有没有
can't
考虑把它给埋了？
straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good, but don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will
小
be
溪旁
softer there, so it should be
不会
easy.
污染
When
污染
you head
那个
out
溪水吗？
Follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
他昨天才跨间就有尸臭味了。
Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it. 找到了。先去扛起尸体，直接扛了。先去采药草吧。 Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain. 先来采药草，有鹿尾。 purple flower, sage. There we go.
一定都有这个动画吗？爆彩。直接踩到他灭绝。
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
哦，先救人，救人要紧。
What's that dog making such a fuss about?
是笨笨吗？
Something have happened at Bajena's. I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
During the night.
There's that piece of shit! You're done for! Don't
被追了是不是？
You're a dead man.
哎，有什么武器？这是武器吗？原鞘是武器吗？不是。哎，等一下啦，
You wanna try me?
等一下，我被敲死了啦。谢谢大家，死去。Try fucking again。
What's that dog making such a fuss about?
看哪有武器嘞？
Happened at Bajena's.
哦，看到了，
Weapon at
这
hand,
里一只斧头。
in case there's any foul play.
Don't try my temper, crone. It wasn't a broken neck that killed him. His head's caved in and he bled like a stuck pig.
哇，
Who killed him? Where's the one that done it? Start talking or we'll torch this hovel with you inside it, you old witch.
All right.
要装武器呀！哎，装备了。
Came here at night and got into a fight with your man. What could I do? A weak old woman.
Fuck you,
They
horse
keep a fella outside my door. They threaten
You're
to
a
come
dead
growler.
man.
汪。
You're dead.
Bad luck.
哎，有点抖啊。那狗是不是要不要帮忙？睡啦，干死一个。哎，睡。哎，先搜刮。我终于可以穿衣服了。 哎，有食物哎！这什么东西？起跑徽章，竟然是赌博用的。哎，你们怎么都有宝箱？ 这个也搜刮一下好了，不收白不收。好啦，现在要买3个人啦。啊，你刚被攻击完，现在就没事在这边。
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know what you heard, but when they turned up, they found that dead fella and recognized him as one of theirs. So, they must be with that brute who caught up with you here yesterday. Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
好，跟你讲，
Well,
人这么好，
I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. And you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have 2 fresh corpses in my yard.
又要再多买2个人。
I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try.
一点点炼金术经验。
Bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can
read it as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
前往小屋。啊！我要怎么知道我现在很饿？
Everything's prepared. An alchemy bench in the alcove.
开始炼金术。
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember
洋甘菊。第二步， 煮1分钟。这是什么火？中火、大火。煮沸1次。将鼠尾草捣碎，加入锅中。好，知道了。 加入洋甘菊。
You have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
诶，对啊，这要加什么？洋甘菊加什么？加水。葡萄酒，好。 哦，葡萄酒了，2把洋甘菊。
What did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame. So you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
直接放下去是不是？
Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good hot.
好哦。我还要扇风哦。那就快速冷却了。哦，原来药草又从这边拿出来呀、好，2把洋甘菊，1把，2把。 好。开始滚了，好快！好，鼠尾草捣碎，高速捣碎的，直接把水草捣碎。 一般药草捣碎是这么快的吗？好，终于把药水倒好了。我现在是一名炼金术师啊！
Here it is.
Oh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of them damn corpses what's lying there the whole time.
Sure. I'll do the best I can.
When you're done with that, go get some sleep. You won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
I should eat something.
饿了吗？直接开吃！有没有什么东西快坏掉了？从腐烂度低的开始吃好了。 直接开吃胡萝卜。饱足感46，超低，才50哦。饱足感很难升呢。暴吃一堆苹果，一般人应该吃2颗苹果都是吃不下去了吧？哇，现在还有鲈鱼干呢。好，先这样。护甲拿一下好了。哇！搬到小溪旁。小溪在哪里？跑不动。
Ah, shit. My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
感觉就在挖这里。哦，肩膀受伤直接开挖，撞了个和牛似。埋葬。
May the earth rest lightly on you, you bastard. I hope you find peace. And don't come out to haunt anyone.
再2趟，还有2个人。这是白只狗在卡我啊。好久，走好慢。决定再跑一趟，一次挖2座坟。这是野猪吗？野猪超凶的啦，在这边跑来跑去没问题吗？哎呦，强化颠锤哦，狩猎阵哦。
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
好，最后一趟。不能将就点，直接把这3个人埋在一起嘛？
Ah, fuck. Ah, this damn shoulder. Oof. The cut through cutthroat like him is no great loss. Even so, rest in peace. May God give you your just reward.
可以直接埋葬，省了一
Grant
步
the。deceased eternal rest, Lord, and let them be bathed in your light. Rest in peace. Amen.
我已经不是用土壤覆盖完了吗？好，买完了，回去睡觉。睡到早上，现在看着难道不是早上吗？不知道这个 H 跟这个 I 是什么意思啊？是 I 吗？这个狩猎界看起来比较强哦。什么意思啊？开睡。怒睡12小时。又开始做梦。
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
一代重点回顾。
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
我们亨利已经是有女朋友的人了。
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
没事了。
Dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my
一般人
father.
会这么快的把自己
Swore
的
to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath
超快
must
速
be
的回顾
serious if it even
第一
torments
代
you
的
in
剧
your
情。
sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
一个美丽的少女，直接开始那个。
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path.
你会解梦？
I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Thanks, Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along. And we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
哦，人真好。
That is,
Almost a noble.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
哇，你也睡一天就饱，也是很厉害。
Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first two times?
对啊，这样怎么发生？
Now,
我也不记得。
Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a Cuman patrol.
Humans?
人血的
Never
恶
come
煞，
across them. They're
没遇过他们
thousands
吧
from the？
遇过他们
Hungarian
大概不会活下来。
The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleyov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
关键资讯。
That's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us,
哦，
I'd
旁边的
shoot
母鸡在
enough
抖啊
arrows，into
母
them
鸡
to
抖啊
make。them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, How did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
我往母鸡抖啊，
Whatever.
母鸡卡住了。
Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
Ah, it's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans.
你们眼睛不是不好吗？
For myself. But
这个倒是看得清楚。
You paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
先感谢他。
I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for
母鸡是
storytelling
一
right
直
now.
起
We came
出
here
bug
on
啊
an！ important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can.
我操！
far is
哇
it，from
抖得很厉害。
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zhelioth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bajena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes,
哎呦
of course.
你这样想起来，
And thanks for everything you've done, Bajena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each
完全
time.
不知道保存药剂是什么意
Save you a
思。
lot of
哦，
trouble.
存档用的吗？
You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskovitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be happy.
Then he shouldn't sell so dear. He charges nearly twice as much as we do, so it's no wonder folks buy from us. But I understand. Next time I'll come straight home, so you're not on your own so much. If anyone comes here again threatening you, I'll put them in their place with an arrow.
你不是叫我是贡献
Them to try it on with us.
Maybe it's a good thing you wasn't here. They'd catch you, and I dread to think what they'd do with you.
They'd never catch me. You know I can take down a hare on the run, and a man's an easier target.
True enough. You've got a steady hand and an eye like a hawk. Not like me. But you know how it is. The less fuss going on around here, the better for us. And if anything does happen, we've got Growler, and he won't leave us in the lurch.
True. That animal is God's gift. Time to do something useful. The days are long, but there's no end of work to do.
I should eat something.
Thank you.
快饿死了，笑死！
I don't know what I'd do without you.
吃点东西，有什么好吃的？哎，面包，嘿，哦，面包的饱足感很多。
Yeah, greetings.
这母鸡是怎样啊？哎，你们要不要修一下这个母鸡啊？那高速抖动。我觉得这母鸡应该修不好，暂且不管它。
Against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
他不戴头盔吗？
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
哇，看这些药草师人太好了，还给了一点钱。好，我等到稳定下来，我就回来找你。这边是回得来的吗？希望他们不要遇到什么坏事。 不知道臭狗什么才会归队。可包裹的行李给那个给卡彭拿，好像不太对了。哦，没有，陈丽拿，那没事了。 牧牛人不想理你。直接被狗咬。不得不讲，这两个人也太能走了吧。
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber.
刚讲完，累了。
That old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
肩膀伤还没好啊。
Oh, it's closed.
然后你们现在也没有信，也什么都没有，要怎么证明自己是使者？
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
没有人呐、啊，终于有人来了。
Fucking shit!
哦，真的是血特。
You fucking cunts!
太臭了吧！
Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't!
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days.
And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
哇塞，直接翻一圈。
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
这该怎么办呢？去洗澡，然后去把信拿回来。
What the fuck was that?
他三个都是大便，你也是直接扶他起来。
There's only one thing we can do.
哦，去洗了，去洗了，终于洗了。
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
好了，等下要洗碗盘了。
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never.
奇怪，我身上本来没那么多血啊。
Rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit, huh?
就去盥洗换身衣服。
First thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why.
来这边当乞丐是不是？
Tancred, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers. What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that wench. Wench!
What I tell you?
Feisty.
What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
会有印象吗？谁记得啊？当时被别人拉，吓都吓死了。
I'd be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh, my. Oh, can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey,
不是要去
youngster.
搭讪了？
If you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the
哇，
stench
选
off
出选项
yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
I thought we'd divide.
Fine. 去洗。哦，身上的血有没有洗掉？哎，洗掉了。
Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
And Betsy most of all.
Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha.
Just that my old
So
woman
that's
don't
why
know
they
what to
sent
do
you
with
for the
them.
wine.
Want a recipe
Wait a
from
moment,
mine?
I'll be right back.
Her stewed lights is delicious.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Let's hear it.
Right now? I'll ask her when she's in a good way.
不知道会聊什么。
Don't get your hopes up.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at
啊
any，
是
pond.
主角认错人了吗？
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. A couple of the bandits grabbed you, but their leader put a stop to it. It was all very strange.
Shut up! For God's sake! Someone will hear you. I wasn't at the pond, and that's that. And don't mention it again
哦，他其实不能
to
过
me
去，
or anyone else.
偷跑出去的遇
Got
到。
that?
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
这流浪汉身上都带武器，是不是啊？
I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
又开打了，是不是啊？啊，没有，没事。好，这次也没有再走的母鸡。
And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
有没有人可以玩个骰子啊？我有点缺钱。
Why are you standing there like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
然后开始工作喽。
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over
任劳任
there by
怨。
the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take 'em into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of
哇
work,
老公直接
he
开
vanished
闪
into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks so they don't touch the damp floor and go mouldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy.
等一下，我没有看到我东西要放哪里，再说一次可以吗？
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like you
没有，
may.
你也跟我们汉斯讲过了
Where are you
吗？
from, if you don't mind me asking?
Ratai.
Ratai. Ratai, that rings a bell. I ain't been further than Nabakov my whole life, but I know this place inside out.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's
储
the
藏室
second door
第
inside
二扇
there.
门。
But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you. So you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, isn't it?
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid the bills.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash.
哇，看他们两个真的臭。
It used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big
哎呦，
problem.
听起来很多地方可以工作哦。
I'm sorry.
Well, can't be helped. Let's hope things get better.
Where can I find work around these parts?
First, you've got to carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel.
我人也蛮不错的
He，needs helpers
我
now.
们都是好人呐、
But watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things all right.
Well then, be careful.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Aye, nobody's talking about nothing else.
谁要结婚？
Young Lord Semin is marrying Agnes, the daughter
Oh.
of Thrush, our Troskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Will Lord von Bergov be at the wedding?
How should I know
要
what
是
his
工作在那边聊天
lordship's plans，are?
笑死。然后
But most likely he will be. Semin
老
is
板娘也
his
直接在那边跟我聊。
Who is this Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Semin. The fort and village belong to him. Old Jan Semin is the head of the family, and his son's called Alder. And it's him who's getting hitched. They used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Semin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of guests having an ale over there. Young Svartya there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like
还会
that.
弄破，真假的？这种地方追求真实性不太对吧？
And she stamps and bites when she's upset.
Oh, I feel a bit sick.
Easy does it.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
直接甩锅。
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking
不是
for
吧？
both of
你有
us
出过
all
什么主意？
the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
没关系吧？挂。你不看看自己现在怎样？
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. I may not look much like a noble, but my blood's still blue. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar, as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh!
There'd have to be two of us. I couldn't manage to pick that size on my own.
来啦，试一下。
Look, we're not in any position to pick and choose. So if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess, you better forget your airs and graces and make some effort. A bit of honest work won't kill you.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some
这样失去声望了。
excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
学会这么多东西哦。
Somewhere she's out of sight. You know. What's the hold up?
So which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with labour, it wouldn't be such an offence against divine order as in my case. Pure blood, noble status and that. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Fuck！ 你真的不完全不打算帮忙？
Gonna help me?
帮一下。
It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bellatoris
Damn.
and the natural order of the world? I simply cannot carry sacks.
They say clothes maketh the man. And you don't look much like a noble right now. So, I don't think the natural order will collapse if you get your hands dirty.
What do you know about a nobleman's honour? It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night, and if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share. I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself, then.
So, you simply aren't going to work?
Come now, Henry. You can manage those few sacks by yourself.
Sister Laws, and be a better. Is kind of slow today. What? Who? What do you mean? Deal.
One day, when the time comes, I'll take her to the butcher. And the more I think about it, the clearer it is to me that we can't do it. We could come up with a plan to take her away. Somewhere she's out of sight. You know, so she's safe.
Butcher? Safe?
可恶，完全没法说服他。
Right, I'll get to work. Alone.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
OK，
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
What do you mean? Deal.
唉
One day, when the time
，OK， fine fine fine，自己来。
God, I'm bullshit. Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
来看一下哦，我们主角的状态是什么？盔甲受损，没事。门不会开呀、哦，没有那个门。走错地方了，完蛋！直接在酒馆里面迷路。就是这里吗？啊，没错。哦。哎呦，你是有帮我把麻袋拿出来是不是？
Everyone should have a good bow on hand. I've just got this nut.
学会了打招呼，我还会打招呼哦。什么意思？哼，哦，15世纪的打招呼方法。如果我学会这些东西，我转身到15世纪就可以当个良好的农奴了。啊，好多，好远。请认真工作。
Why the fuck doesn't anyone believe us?
Maybe because you've got no way of proving it. We
你怎么过去跟他吵架？能不能让我省点事啊？快搬完了，给我搬完。 还有2代。
What did you say?
你怎么直接跟他吵起来
It was
了？
their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smartass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
哎，
Stop insulting our dead companions!
What dead companions? You think I'm gonna fall for that cock and bull story?
又开扁了
Pack
是
it
不
in,
是？
Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize
还可以邀请别人参加婚礼，这么厉害？
and invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein.
哦，但是没有一拳招呼上去也算不错。
You and your silly made-up name.
No apology then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
That's enough! Cut it out, both of you!
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see
我觉得
that.
汉斯会输。
Come on, then.
You scum!
哎呦，来了，完蛋！打架起手式，开推。哎 ，damn！
I'll get you.
That fella, he's the one.
I'll beat you, you bloody pulp fucker!
No, you don't.
Shame on you!
I'll rip your ass.
我会下去倒下去行不行？哇，完蛋！
Hey, get it! I'll hack your ass off! I'm behind.
What now?
开始大混战啦！
I'm all yours. You're no match for
等一
us,
下，你们能不能一个一个来呀、
Fucking hell. Wanker!
哇！
Yeah, don't spare him. Yeah. Now you Get the fuck!
没体力了，没体力了，
Fuck her out, damn
没
it!
体力了，没体力了！
That won't work
Save
on
us
me.
to Darfus.
Slice him up.
Filthy vermin! Yeah!
哇
Don't mess up!
哇！
Ready to die? Why'd he do it? Oh, Dummkopf! Oh Gott! Ich würde show your stuff!
What now?
体力很低呀、
Hear that? That's your death toll.
We're gonna gut you, you whore son! Bad luck! No one's ever really said you're finished. No, you
啊，换你了，剩你了。
You're not up to it.
汉斯被打倒了，是不是啊？
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds.
完了，要被抓了。哎！哇，完蛋，打错人了。
bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat.
哎呦，开始吵架了。
How dare you speak?
他们是拿什么烂水果丢
If
了
you
是不
just
是
shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off! Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
哎，没办法哎。
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
还是要呛一下。
Spoiled child! You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologise. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do? You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me. Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
你跟我说不懂人情世故啊！算了，别吵了。
Let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
That's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you.
笨蛋，
And I've only just
那分道
realised
扬镳了吗？
you're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it
从
were.
猎野猪开始哦，太早了吧？
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what to do next.
"直接被关一天。哦，看这好臭。
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto.
Hey! Lord Van Vogel!
以你现在的身份，你即使拦下来，他们也不会相信你。
Oh, shit. Right. Where were we?
好啦，赶快放我们走啦！
Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
哇，分道扬镳。这个应该是必发事件吧？
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? All right, off you go.
开头这么硬，队友死光光，跟那个领主跟上司分道扬镳，这还只是开始而已。Damn.
Suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up lord of Perkstein.
哎，
Hey, you!
怎么
Do
了
you？have a moment?
或许
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
啊？为什么？
For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't
为
make
什么要
any
这边乞
real
讨？
coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
不客气。
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well. Not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side. Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that.
真的耶，
Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
兰卡特
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman.
剑术大
A
师
real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence. But compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He breaks logs with his hands.
让这边
Even
载满
made
干草的马车
someone
碾
over
过
by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out.
And not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the
还有
way
背
home.
后那个剑伤的伤口。
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work. To the city. I'm tired of serving
哎呦，
land
农奴
orders.
逃走了。
They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a Naria groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it.
哦，人
I've
真
been
好
in。the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is
不
in
过
times like that.
目前他有给予什么帮助吗？
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese?
有
I
有这么好吗？
appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary or help in the tavern, but I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller or a nomad, but don't say it too loud. The locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry
在
thing.
调钱吗？
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin, a monk's robe, or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
I'd like to look distinguished, like the proper right hand of a highborn lord.
After what you did here, I'd say your days as a right hand are over.
Still, I don't want to look like some yokel.
Without money, you can't deck yourself out in much finery. You'd certainly find something fancy
哎
in
呦，这还要
Barshaw's
判定。
workshop. And if anybody asks, you didn't hear it from me.
等下，
Thanks. These'll come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
I really need something to wear.
I can see that. Save up for something or use those lockpicks. By
哦
the way,
看来
can't
判
help
定
you
没办
anymore.
法再判定。
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will.
Huh.
This is my turf.
哎呦，地盘意识。
I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it'll be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
哦，好多事情可以做。
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semin. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout he was fighting with.
How much
刚刚
time
的地方就可以先打听完资料再离
have
开
the
的，对吧？
preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in. Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
哦，我有天赋点数诶，现在看我点天赋点数。 天赋点数要怎么点呢？哎，哦，应该是这样点。战场技能。啊，不急着点，什么意思？加快学习速度，感觉需要点，先来点吧。没什么比学技能更重要的。身上是什么都没有，我现在有啊，还有东西呀、穿起来就好了。哎，很臭。要怎么修东西呀、哦，好可爱，修东西。好像只能先打到这边嘞。哦，好多东西。哇，奔奔超远。任务情报员。兴趣点？什么叫兴趣点？
Good day, and with you. Have you seen Bailiff Thrush? I have. He's been grinning like a daisy in a dung heap for days on end. And he's all puffed up like a peacock. So what? I wish him well. So do I. I meant it in a good way. He's a decent fella. Indeed he is. He's worked so hard to get to where he is today. Lord Samin should be glad Thrush came back with Dowry on top of it. I hear Lord Samin needs all the money he can get right now. On account of the wedding.
这不是什么打架酒馆吗？哦，看不出什么是兴趣点哦。没辙了，任务都超远，我觉得在这边休息吧。休了，储存游戏。哦 ，damn， 还得靠保存药剂储存。退出。好，先到这边，拜拜拜。